Hey everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 as Venice. So, we got a bit of a rough start, that's true, but we'll see if we can make it work. I think the best way to go is to actually conquer at least one of these city-states. I will almost definitely conquer Florence myself. I don't think anyone made contact with Florence yet because I blocked the way with my borders. So, I think that's the best way to go. And I was actually thinking about using the Merchant of Venice to capture one of the city-states closer to all the AIs. So Kaisel, for example, maybe something like Valletta or Wellington. Kaisel is a pretty good candidate because there are a lot of mountains around here, so that will protect the city quite well. There are perils. I think I'll actually grab Kaisel with the Merchant of Venice. Carthage wants to declare war on Casimir. I don't really want to go to war with anyone right now, even if it's someone on the other end of the world. I'm pretty sure Carthage will just keep attacking people themselves without me having to join. So we can improve the salt, and we'll finish philosophy, build a national college, and then start working on our army. I will unlock mercenaries sometime soon. As soon as possible, preferably, but we don't need the national college. I could just go to war with Florence already, because I plan to do it regardless, but my army is not exactly impressive at the moment, so it might not be a brilliant idea just yet. Right. We need to improve that salt and then get some mines in actual working range of our city, but we can trade the salt, so that's going to be first. And keep exploring in this general direction. I don't think we'll be able to go past Constantinople, because I can't get open borders just yet. And yeah, Carthage declared war on Pocatello. That was to be expected, that's what they do.
Dumb.
Right, we can't get open borders, because we don't have civil service, unfortunately. So we can't explore to the south anymore. That's fine. I might even conquer Vilnius too. Or use my second Merchant of Venice. But right now I'm leaning towards using the first Merchant of Venice on Kaisel. That will give us a lot of possible trade routes. I might have to keep Bodica as my trading partner. But we'll see about that. There are a few coastal cities here. I'm hoping there are more coastal cities to the south of Constantinople. At least we will get one trade route with Constantinople. And a lot of land trade routes. Land trade routes might still be fine. Obviously, sea trade routes will be much better. The Celts might still start some more coastal cities. Like, I could definitely see the AI starting a city around here. Or around here. I could definitely see that happening. This is in fact a pretty decent location for a city, right here. It has 3 tiles with fish. It has sheep. It has salt. It would be a pretty good city. Heck, I would consider starting a city there if I could, but obviously I can't because I'm Venice. So, send a trade route to Florence. Yep. We will go to war with Florence, but I need a trade route somewhere. Might as well make it here. It will expire in 24 turns. I don't think I'll be ready to conquer Florence in 24 turns anyway. So, now we need National College. That's what we're going to work on. And then we'll start to build up our army. We will get some units from Kaisel. Unless I decide to take another city, but I don't think so. I do actually think Kaisel is the best one to annex first. Or puppet. Alright, can we explore anymore with that trireme? I don't think so. We might be able to explore through here. Probably not, but we'll check it out anyway. We can't go south until civil service, so that's that. Are you done with the salt yet? Okay, one more turn, and then we can sell it. And we got another policy. We need aristocracy to speed up the national college. That's 13 turns. I could chop a forest to speed it up slightly. We might do that. Okay, what do we need? We are going to need more happiness, but I think I'll go for gold. We could actually get some flat gold, which is going to be useful for sure. For mercenaries. Yep, let's sell that to Carthage for 360. I will be saving up my gold for mercenaries, because these guys are not cheap, but they are pretty damn good and very useful. Okay, so now we need either a mine or chop one of these forests. This tile is out of range anyway. And even if it was in range, I would still chop it because it's a hill. We'll chop it. And I think I'll set that scout to auto-explore. Well, first we need to get out of there before we get locked in by all these city borders. Alright, let's chop it. That's 5 turns. And yep, we can't explore through here, unfortunately. Which is okay. Next. Open borders. With the Mongols? No, I don't think so. I need open borders with Carthage. And unfortunately, I can't get open borders from Carthage. So, yep, let's keep exploring. I don't think there's anything else we can do with that trireme. Unless we'll be able to explore through here. That's fairly unlikely, but we'll check it anyway. We don't have anything better to do, so yeah. We'll go that way. And we can explore to the northwest. And there's our Merchant of Venice. We will take Kaisel. It should be safe to send him without an escort. Although, yeah, maybe I should give him an escort. I don't think I want to wait that long. We can just go through here. Right. Yeah, I could give him a warrior escort or something. It's not amazing, but it will do, in case we get barbarians. What do we want next? We need to unlock mercenaries. So that's what we're going to do. Yep. And then we'll recruit an army to conquer Florence. That's the plan. Do we want cotton? No. No one has furs, from what I can see. Well, I might need that happiness. Are there any city-state quests? No. Okay then. Doesn't really matter who we're going to trade with then. I could still go for gold. From Carthage? No. Right, I already sold. Sold to Carthage. Let's just trade with someone. Not with you. Pocatello? Okay, Pocatello. That's fine. There. Some happiness. Always useful for some Golden Age points. And yep, let's just go through here. I like that plan better. And yeah, we'll explore to the northwest. We probably won't be able to move through here. But we'll check it out anyway. Just to make sure. Nothing else we can trade. Alright, keep moving, people. 5 more turns. We chopped the forest. Now we need some mines in range of our city, because I will need decent production. Preferably sooner, rather than later. Yep, we'll get better production here. And keep moving. It's kind of tempting to annex Vilnius, but I do think Kaisel will be so much better. It will give me a lot of options for trade routes. Yeah, it's just so much better. It's not even a competition. We'll be getting Kaisel. Yep, we can't go through here as expected. Not very surprising. And here's another war. Casimir declared war. Alright. Well, whatever. I don't care who declares war on who, as long as they stay at war with each other. Get a camp. And yeah, I will have to embark, obviously. But that's okay. I don't think we'll be able to go through here. Nope, we can't. Alright. Doesn't matter. Next. And that's the National College done on turn 110. That's a pretty early National College, considering this is epic game pace. So, we need to get started on our army. We really do. I could just get a few archers, and then upgrade them to composite bowmen. Probably the best way to go. That's what we're going to do. Where can we explore? West? I could just disband that scout. I think we should explore to the south, actually. Yep. There's some unexplored land over there. Might be some more city-states. There are still quite a few city-states that we didn't make contact with. And we still got one unmet player. Alright. Well, time to go back, I suppose. And next. This shouldn't take too long. In fact, we need, what, 2 more turns to get there? Or 1 more turn. And there's the Golden Age. That's actually quite useful. We are about to finish Mercenaries, so I'll show you how exactly that works. And we'll take bronze working next. Would be nice to see iron on the map. We could gain some extra production if we have iron in range of Venice. Alright, so we are annexing this city. We'll only get 2 units from the looks of it, unless there are more inside Fog of War. Okay, buy it. I think there are more. Let's see, yep. We got 2 spearmen and 1 composite bowman. That's not terrible. And now I can use this city for trade routes. There. We got 1 nice sea trade route with Constantinople. And a lot of other trade routes. And maybe some people will send the trade routes to me. That's what I'm hoping for. Alright, +1 pop. I should get more cargo ships now, though. We will finish that archer. We need 1 more turn for mercenaries. I will likely just recruit a few mercenary units and use them to take Florence. We will be taking Florence ourselves. There, and next we should go for currency to build a market and start accumulating great merchant points. But first we'll get bronze working. Although I might want construction. Do we need masonry? We don't need masonry right now, no. Okay. Well then, I like to have construction, but with mercenaries it might not be necessary just yet. So how exactly do mercenaries work now that we unlock them? If we go into the contracts overview, here's a list of all the units for hire. This is just a category, so if I look at archers, these are the units we can hire. And the first promotion on the left is the unique one. So they will have unique promotions, often ones that these units normally don't have, or more advanced promotions like +1 range, for example. There will also be unique units that will show up here. So here's the cost. It will cost us 46 gold to get these guys, and when it says you will get 2 Atlantis units, that means you will hire both these units if you open the contract. This isn't a price to just hire one of them, and you can't selectively hire just one out of the 2. If there are 2 available, that means you will get 2. You will lose them after some turns. It was 25 on standard speed. I'm not sure if it's going to be the same or higher on epic. And when they are about to expire, when the contract is about to expire, you can pay more gold to extend it, or you can just let the unit go away. And that's pretty much it. So let's go for some of these. That's the Atlantis. It has plus 10% combat strength when attacking cities, and steals gold equal to 33% of damage inflicted to the city. They will also have some combat strength promotions, often multiple ones. This guy only has plus 5%, but there will also be units with like 6 of these promotions, which is plus 30% combat strength. This guy, that's an archer, that's 4 archers, so I could pay 74 gold to get 4 archers. That's not bad. With plus 15% combat strength in open terrain. And then we got the Slinger, that's 5 Slingers for 89. And they got plus 1 visibility range. And plus 5% combat strength. Then we got Catapults. This is where things start to get really, really interesting. Because these units are pretty damn expensive, however, they are also really damn good, because you can get a ballista with logistics. 1 additional attack per turn. It's a pretty damn expensive unit, but it also has plus 30% combat strength. Or you could get a ballista with plus 1 range. 483 gold. Again, it's not cheap, but you get a ballista with plus 1 range and plus 30% combat strength. I might actually get exactly this unit to take Florence. Possibly. So next up we got Chariot Orchards. That's just one guy. He ignores enemy zone of control, and he has 35% extra combat strength. So that's quite nice. But that's just one unit, one level 7 Chariot Archer for 432, 23 gold. Next up, we got these guys. That's a unique unit. One you can only get for mercenary contracts. Steals gold equal to 100% of damage inflicted on a city. Quite nice, especially in some situations. And he has 15% combat strength bonus. Next up, we got Horseman. That's one Horseman unit. 30% stronger when fighting in the capital. Bonus falls off as the unit gets further away. So that's the Ethiopian unique unit bonus, basically. And 20% extra combat strength. Next up, we could hire a scout with +1 visibility range for 26 gold. It can be quite useful, although it comes a little bit late because you can't get these contracts without getting the tech. Next up, we got some spearmen, so we got the hoplite with +20% defense when garrisoned and extra 15% combat strength. We got the immortal, the Persian unit, and that's 3 immortals in fact. 3 level 1 immortals, and they do have +20% combat strength when adjacent to another military unit. And that's only 87 gold. This is really cheap. Obviously, you also have to pay maintenance, but this is the total maintenance for all 4 units. This isn't 4 gold per turn per 1 unit. And then we got 4 level 1 hoplites, kills 10 damage when it kills a unit. Next up, we got Swordsman. This guy is actually really nice. That's 2 legions for 580 gold with +25% attack strength. This is easily one of the better units, one of the better melee units you can recruit from mercenary contracts early on. That's extra 30% combat strength, but also +25% attack strength. That's really damn strong. Then we got a Trireme. That's the Carthaginian unique unit with +20% extra combat strength on the coast. And then we got this guy, 700, 1 level 7 unit, 30% stronger while fighting in the capital. That's the Ethiopian bonus again. And a lot of combat strength bonuses. So what are we going to hire? I don't think just archers will be enough to take Florence. They probably won't be. I think we should get that ballista. It might be enough to conquer both Florence and Vilnius, because I want to have both these cities. Is Vilnius protected by anyone? It's not. But I do want Florence first because it's a coastal city and it might be close enough to Constantinople. Even if it's not, I can use it for internal trade routes with a cargo ship. Alright, so Mercenaries. I think we'll get that catapult, the +1 range catapult, because that's going to be safe. And it's slightly cheaper than the logistics catapult. Obviously, the logistics catapult would do more damage, but the +1 range ballista will be able to attack from completely safe range. So once you pay and open the contract, the unit appears next to your capital right here, and we will be able to see it right here. So this unit will be ours for 38 turns. We can also extend the contract by 15 turns for 241 gold, if you want to keep it. Do we want more? I think I'll get some archers. These guys are pretty damn cheap, and I could get 5 slingers. It will cost me 5 gold per turn, but that's quite useful. We might want a melee unit too. I only have 1 warrior, which isn't exactly impressive. In fact, I might just hire a spearman right away, as soon as we finish our research. These guys need to stay here for defenses. We do have 2 archers, but I can't get composite bowmen just yet. I could also take Florence with a Trireme. That works. So maybe this will be enough, but he does have a swordsman. Well, I'm a little bit undecided about this. These are the cheapest units we can get though. They won't do amazing damage. +1 visibility range. +15% strength in open terrain. Oh yeah, this guy will steal some gold from a city, but that's only 2 units. That might be the best option. Also, you know, the nice thing about mercenaries is that you don't have to care about losing them in some situations. I mean, you can be more aggressive with them, especially when they are about to go away. You don't care about losing a unit when you're about to lose it anyway. So I kind of like that. This is actually a very in-depth system. I really like it. The AI will also use mercenaries. If the AI had some mercenaries hired, they would appear right here on this list. Right, so let's make up our mind. I think I'll grab the Atlantists. We'll get a little bit of gold from them, hopefully. So, on-ped contract, and we are at 0 gold per turn, which is fine. Alright, and this should be enough to take Florence, but I'm not declaring war yet because of that swordsman standing in the front. There, we can declare war now. Maybe cross the river first. Where exactly is he? Yeah, we'll cross the river and move a little bit closer with that. We'll have to kill that swordsman. That's the biggest threat here. So let's wait one more turn. We'll move around like this. And I could just keep the ballista on this side of the river for now, to be safe. He does have +1 range. Yep, we'll keep him there. And now we can declare war. There's bronze working. We don't have any iron, unfortunately. Neither does Vilnius. Okay then. And Kaisel doesn't have any either. Alright, that's unfortunate. But we'll live with it. Alright, let's declare war on Florence. Not much point waiting any longer. Hold on, that trade route. How many more turns do we have to wait? Only 4 more turns. We'll wait 4 more turns then. Yeah, I obviously don't want to lose that cargo ship. There's no huge rush. We are on a timer, but we got 36 turns. I should have waited a few turns, but it's not the end of the world. We'll just wait 4 turns. And I can get started on that spearman while I wait. The nice thing is that the city-state doesn't care about us standing just outside. There, they won't feel threatened. Well, they probably will. And I could get gold from them. Which might not be such a bad idea. I could demand tribute. And now I can't demand tribute. Alright, never mind. That's fine. And there's the cargo ship. Now we can rebase it to Kaisel. And we can declare war on Florence. Not much point waiting any longer. Yep, let's just declare war. I don't want to wait any longer than this. Now, I think we need to move around a little bit. Let that swordsman move towards us. Nothing else we can improve over there. Yeah, we'll just let the swordsman move towards us. That will be safer and easier. Oh, he won't move towards us, alright. Well, that's fine, I suppose. We'll move towards him. So as I said, I don't really have to care about losing these guys. We can afford to be a little bit more aggressive with them. Let's cross the river with the ballista. And we'll move towards these guys a bit. Like so, there's the cargo ship. And we can finally get a decent trade route. It's about time. Alright, taking Florence will probably take a few turns. But that's okay. There, I will back up because we still have 30-something turns. No need to lose these units this early. And maybe we should kill that composite bomber first. That probably makes sense. Because we can almost kill him on this turn. Yep, that was almost enough, just not quite. There's our spearman. And what else? Do we want to try building something here? We could try to build the Great Lighthouse. There aren't a lot of capital cities that are coastal. In fact, most of the AIs are landlocked. We can probably build the Great Lighthouse. It will be fairly useful, I feel. Yep, we'll build it. We got mathematics, so now I could get catapults myself. I will have to get some of my own units, obviously. I will not rely purely on mercenaries and nothing else. That would be a little bit silly. Alright, and we can start doing damage to that swordsman. I think I can be a bit more aggressive. Well, maybe not. We can do something like this. He will stay in Venice to heal up. We just have to kill that swordsman. I want him to move towards me. There we go. That will make our life so much easier. There, now we can do some really nice damage to you. Can we actually kill him on this turn? We can almost do it. He will... yeah, he's dead. Alright, good. And now we can start doing damage to Florence itself on the next turn. There is still one composite bomber. It might be worth attacking him. Oh, there's one more swordsman in Florence. Alright. Well, at least we'll get some experience, I suppose. No one said it will be quick. But we are pretty much guaranteed to take the city. It's not like they can prevent it in any way. Okay, well... so we can move in, take a shot at the city and then move out. That's the safest way to actually capture it. Yep, let's just play it like that. Because if I stay in there, I'll take bombardment damage from the city, I'll take damage from the composite bowman, and I'll also take damage from the swordsman. So that's not so great. Not great at all. You will stay where you are. And yep, this is fine. Our golden age ended, unfortunately. Alright. Next. We still need more shade rods, but I kind of want to get that Great Lighthouse. It will be useful. Okay, well... I could just ignore that swordsman, honestly. And keep doing damage to Florence. I could be a little bit more aggressive now. Nah, let's just play it safe for a few turns. There's no reason to rush this. He will attack us, and then we can attack him with our other ranged units. Like this. Like this. And... well, now I'll have to attack him with the ballista, which is fine. And kill him with the warrior. Even if we lose the warrior, that doesn't really matter. It's a pretty useless unit. I'll save on maintenance. We did not lose the warrior. The other Atlantist is back to full health. I do want to attack Florence with my Atlantis units a bit. Because we will get some gold. Or at least we should get some gold. Oh, does it only apply to melee units? Well, I'm not sure. Did we actually get gold? I didn't notice. Also, we are losing 10 gold per turn. But we got currency. We'll build the market after the Great Lighthouse. Yeah, we will probably use quite... well, will we actually use a lot of naval units in this game? Probably not as many as I think. And we don't really have any competition for the Great Lighthouse. We can delay it. Can anyone build Petra? Because we could try building that. I don't think so. There are some cities that could build Petra, but we don't have any major competition for it. We could try that. That is 21 turns though. It's a lot of damn turns, 19 turns. It would be worth it. We don't have that many tiles, but we do have 2 oasis tiles. We have 2 desert hills. I think it's worth trying. It would be even better if we started our city more to the east, but I didn't see this location at the start, so the only way to take advantage of that would be reloading the save. Which isn't something I do. Alright, well, let's back up, because there's no need to lose units when we don't have to, especially our own units. You will get a promotion. And research. So, the units that are available for hire are based on the era you are in. Which means that if we enter a new era, that will unlock more units. There's no need to rush for the next era right now, though. And I kind of want civil service, and I want horseback riding. We might have to buy a caravanserai in Kaisel, or just hope Kaisel will build it itself. Antana Bananarivo is seeking a merchant of Venice. Well, that's nice. I would be building the market right now, but I want to try getting the Petra. We don't have a lot of competition for it, so it might just work. Alright, more damage to Florence. Do we want to move in with these archers? It's not exactly safe. It would be safer to stay away, I suppose. I could also just sacrifice these Atlantis on purpose. To stop losing some gold. I actually think that's a pretty good idea. Just sacrifice these guys. I like that plan. I think I'll do that. I won't be needing them for Vilnius. Okay, let's just throw them away. To save on maintenance. And fortify. I could attack with the archer, I suppose. Alright, let's do some more damage to speed it up. I want this to go faster. And there's just one composite bowman inside the city. There, now we can do more damage. Like this. And like that. I think we can take it on this turn. Maybe. It would be safer. No, I think we can take it. There, it's ours. And we got 119 gold. Nice. So, are there valid trade routes from Florence? No, just one trade route from Florence to Vilnius. But if it gets a harbor, it should be close enough to Constantinople, I think. And I can always use it for internal trade routes. So now I think we'll go for Vilnius, although it is allied with Poland. But Poland is on the other side of the map, so I don't see a problem with that. But anyway, I'm going to continue in the next episode, so thanks for watching this one. If you enjoyed it, please click the like button, and I'll see you next time.